Good morning, it's Anne from AU's Pyrénées-Orientales. We're living in the south of France and Pyrénées-Orientales between the Spanish border and Perpignan. And 9 years ago we moved to France but didn't go to the Pyrénées-Orientales immediately. We first started in the Morvan, le Parc de Morvan, and we stayed there for a couple of years. The Morvan is very beautiful. It's got many lakes, forests, so our children were playing outside all day long, and it was really a great adventure. But after a couple of years, we decided to leave because it's a bit isolated, and to find the facilities we needed, we had to drive very long and a lot. So we stayed there for a couple of years, and because the children didn't speak French, obviously, they went to a primary school. The boys went to a primary school. They were 4 and 3 years old at that time, and that was amazing. They went to kindergarten. They started at 8:30 and finished at 4:30. Wednesdays they were at home because their school was closed, and they stayed over for lunch. And within a couple of months they were speaking French, and that was awesome because I remember the first thing my son asked to his friend in French, tu veux jouer? Do you want to play? And I became very emotional, I remember. And I was thinking, wow, they speak French. We live here in this beautiful place. It's okay. Things are going to be fine, because moving to another country isn't easy, emotionally it is a big step, at least for us. So we were very happy, and when my daughter became 2 years old, she wanted to go to school too, because she saw her brothers leaving every day, being happy, playing all the time with all those children. So she went to primary school also with them when she was only 2 years old. So after a couple of years, we decided to leave and go to the Pyrénées-Orientales, and they were a bit older, and so they could not write or read in French. At least my eldest could a little bit, but the other two, they didn't write or read in French. So when we came here, we decided to put them in a private school. Why? Because in here the classes were small. There were only 12 children in their classes, and we figured maybe teachers had a little bit more time for our children to teach them, and which they did. They did a wonderful thing with them. Within a few months they could write and read in French, and of course they've had some remedial teaching a couple of times a week, and school offers that to children who need special or more attention. And for my second son, I said to the teacher, well, give him some time. He's very shy. He's got autism, and he won't. He wants to observe. The first couple of months he will observe, but he will hear you. But he won't speak. He won't work. He will observe, and then when he's at ease, when he knows the system, he finally he will work and cooperate and etc. And I remember his teacher, coming to me saying, wow, your son is speaking to me. and we both knew that from that day everything would be fine. And it was fine. They were all very happy to be there. They had many friends. I remember my daughter, after a few days, she had so many birthday invitations and so many friends. So everything was okay back then. And when they got older, we had to find a middle school, a college, and we decided to stay in the same private school because le collège is in the same building, which is handy. They already knew the building, they already knew the teachers, etc. So they stayed, and which was a good thing because they offer a lot of activities outdoors, music activities, art, and also every Tuesday, if you want to, you can go outside to the mountains hiking. It's called Nature et Montagne. That's an option, and so my eldest son was very happy because he all he wants is to be outside hiking, or so he chose Nature and Montagne immediately. My other son didn't. He prefers to speak English, stay inside, and there's an international section in the private school they're in. So he chose the international section, and he's got 9 hours a week. They've got English for 9 hours a week, à peu près. Voila, so my youngest, my daughter, she's still in primary school, and so she's at home on Wednesday. Primary school here is closed on Wednesday, and in le collège you go to school every day, so on Wednesday morning. You need to know that the middle school is separated in two schools. The first 4 years you go to le collège, and then the last 2 years you go to lycée. And then you're 16, and then you're no longer obligated to go to school. Then you can quit school if you want to in France. Okay, so just one thing, we're very pleased about the school we chose, and teachers were so friendly and cooperated so good with our children. But my eldest son's got migraine, and that became very, very severe. So he's staying at home at the moment, and he'll finish this year with CNED. I told you about CNED in my last video. It's cours en licence. It's the same program as anybody else. It's followed by the academy. So you're doing the exact same thing as everybody else, but at home with your laptop. And it's very structured, well organized, not that expensive. I have to pay about 950 euros each year. And for my other son, school became too complicated, too stressful. He's got autism, and so we decided that he too is homeschooled, and he will finish his program also with CNED. And voila, because staying at home for him is more easy. So the boys are staying at home. They finished their program, their school, with CNED, and our daughter still goes to school, to primary school, because she's got many friends over there, and for her it's not the same. She's very happy, so she will finish her primary school in the private school in Prades, and after that we'll see. But it's just good to know that if something goes wrong, or for what reason, you can choose homeschooling. You can follow the exact same program, prepare yourself for your exams, and without the inspection. And so there's really not a problem in here. So we're very pleased that in France, homeschooling is an option, because in the Netherlands it isn't. And I don't know about the options in other countries, but in France it is an option to follow the program at home or in school, and I think that's a good thing. So we're very happy. Well, that's our experience. If you have questions, just ask, leave a comment below. I'll try and answer your questions as soon as possible. And do subscribe, please, to support me and my videos. And thank you so much for watching, and I hope you watch the next video. So do subscribe, support me, and I hope to see you soon. Thank you.